Hi guys, it's me. Well, today I want to talk about something that I have seen in my cards, and it's the fact that we are having a hard time moving on from relationships, from things that happened to us in the past. Some way, somehow, we're still keep holding on to the, idea that we once had, like, that something could be what is not anymore. Right? We're still stuck. Like, it looks like we're living in the past, and that is something that we need to be careful, because as long as we still keep thinking about some relationship that perhaps, or a person, we a lot of times we're not even in love with a person anymore. We're in love with the idea of this person, what we thought that it could be, and this will keep us trapped here. And that's something that um, I would like for you to, think about this, because yeah, I know that it's hard, when a relationship is over. A lot of times we don't even want to acknowledge that it's over, and we stay here in this energy of, putting the blindfold on, because we don't want to see the reality of things. The problem is that eventually, like this person over here that is holding two swords, um, and the reason is because, she has a blindfold. She doesn't want to see the reality of things. She doesn't want to see what's going on. Removing the blindfold, it means that she's gonna have to make a decision, and she doesn't want to make a decision, because whatever decision she makes, it's gonna hurt. So, but what I want to tell you is that the longer that you sit here waiting, ignoring, um, this is what comes after, and it's usually pain. And the reason why this is happening is because, like I said, we we just don't want to see it, or we don't want to admit it, or yeah, why? Because we probably still in the mindset of what it was. Like I said, when the Two of Cups is a beautiful card. It's meeting somebody that is just like you. It's like your other half. Well, not your other half, but somebody that you feel that you connect with this person, in every which way. The problem is that, once things are over for whatever reason, and there is a disconnect, because she disconnected or because he disconnected, they are no longer understanding each other. And that is when we sit over here, because we don't want to see the reality that this relationship is done and over with. A lot of times, and this happens when you're married, the reason that you sit in this idea forever, right? You don't want to see what's going on, is because I recently did a reading for this guy that the relationship was over, married for I don't know how many years. The problem is that he was sitting here because of the kids, and that is something that happens a lot, right? Like, once we have kids, it's no longer about us anymore. The kids are involved, and this could make us hold back. So I mean, I understand, but I also wanted this person to understand that sooner or later he was gonna have to make a decision, because you can't be sitting here forever, right? Eventually this person is gonna have to let go of the swords, because for how long can you be holding these two ideas, these two swords? Swords are heavy, right? These are ideas in your mind. For how long are you gonna have them, holding? Eventually you're gonna get tired and you're gonna give up, right? Another thing is, like I said, sometimes we just hold on to the idea that we had a beautiful relationship once upon a time, and now it's done and over with, and now we don't want to see the fact that it's over. And that now, you know, we have to split or whatever, and now the kids are gonna be sad or whatnot. It's something I mean, I'm a mother, so I understand. I had a divorce once. It was difficult, and then I was close to get a divorce for a second time. And you know, it's, yeah, I understand what, you know, what that means. So yeah, I've been here before. I don't have any shame to my game, because yeah, I was here before, you know. Over here sitting like unable to want to make to you know, to make a decision. But the longer, like I said, the longer you wait, the worse it gets, because eventually, you know, like I said, we have to make a decision. And yeah, I have seen also, and this is what, like, it's mind-blowing, because sometimes we're dealing with what did I have? Yeah, we're dealing with a person that it's really mean to us, right? With a person that wants to have control all the time, with a person that wants to you know, Mr. or Mrs. My way or the highway. And you know, as much as we, because you know, the emperor or the empress, if we had her, will be, you know, two people of power. And sometimes, like, you know, when we meet somebody, and this is the first thing that attracted to us from the beginning, you know, the power that they had. It happens. I'm very attracted to this kind of people. Right? But yeah, the problem is when things turn ugly, right? And they turn out to be nothing like that. Well, not nothing like that, but more like, you know, because I know what I'm doing now, things are gonna be done my way, or it's the highway. And that's when the devil comes in, right? That's when this energy is like, oh my God, like, I like this person, but I just hate the way that this person is. I can't be with somebody like that, right? And this is when we feel trapped, because this is something that we really like, but at the same time, it's that the same thing that pushes us away. You know, not wanting to be with a person like that, with a woman that it's overbearing, over needy, over everything, or with a man that is the same way, that is a horrible person to begin with. You know, my way or the highway. Yeah, the typical macho man. So yeah, it's, you know, it's just, and we sit here for a while, right? For a long time, because like I said, we don't want to make a decision. It's something that we like. And like I said, what we like before, the power, this thing of like Miss Independent, she doesn't need anybody. Mr. I know what I'm doing, and everybody knows it, and everybody loves me, and everybody does whatever I want. But when it turns into something overbearing, yeah, you don't want to be with that person, right? And sometimes, like I said, especially if it's someone that you once had, yeah, this thing, this magnetic attraction that, you know, kept you bound to them. It's sometimes, like I said, it's hard to let go. And yeah, I mean, being there, done that. That's how I know. And sometimes it's hard to walk away, because yeah, sometimes it's hard to walk away, because like I said, some way, somehow, this person had a power over you. And like I said, the devil is something that we like, but that we know is toxic, that is not good for us. This will be those people that I showed you, the same thing. They have some kind of a power over us, but we know deep inside that they're not good for us. And yeah, so sometimes we resist, or sometimes we want to leave but we don't know how, or sometimes we leave and then we wanted to go back to it, and sometimes we're just in a lot of mental stress that instead of moving on, we keep wanting to go back. We keep resisting leaving this person, and it's terrible. It is. I mean, like I said, I've been there, done that. Another thing that I saw is that, yeah, like I said, that we keep being in this state of like mourning, right? Feeling like everything is over, but you just need to, push over these feelings, because like I said, a lot of times we're crying to this, not to the person anymore, but to whatever we thought it will be one day, right? Our end all be all. And we could be we can stay here trapped in this mentality that this is, maybe this person will change, or maybe things will change, or what if I leave this person and then he has this with someone else. Sometimes it's our ego that keeps holding us here, right? That keeps holding us back. It's our ego. Thinking like, well, if that person is not for me, it's not going to be for anybody. So I'm just going to stay here and suffer. And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. So, yeah. All I wanted to say is like, make sure that you're not stuck in this energy of the devil. And make sure that you remove this blindfold, because eventually, if you don't do it, it's going to bring you right here. And that's an energy you don't want to be in, right? Confusion, pain. Well, it's not confusion. It's confusion because, we just don't want to see that reality. But the pain, it'll come regardless whether you want it or not. And, like I said, once we heal this, we can meet somebody that is worth our while. Somebody that can actually give us what we're looking for. Then sometimes it's the stability, family, feeling that we have it all, happy, and yeah, something that it feels like a dream come true, right? But like I said, don't stay in this energy of, shoulda, coulda, woulda, or I have to be here because I like him, or I have to be here because I don't want anybody else to have this person. Oh my God, no. Let them have it. Let them have it. Because you see, the only thing you're going to regret later, once you're in this energy forever, the only thing you're going to be regretting, take it from me, is the fact that you didn't do it sooner. It's the fact you're going to be wanting to kick yourself in the stomach, saying like, oh my God, why did I put myself in this situation? Why? I could have released myself a long time ago. And that's the only thing that you're going to regret. You're not going to regret if he or she find this with someone else. No, forget it. If they want it, they can have it. But, you don't want to be here. You don't. And like I said, the only thing you're going to be regretting and mourning is over the fact that you didn't do it sooner. It's the fact that you wasted so much time waiting for something that you knew it wasn't going to happen. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the only thing that you're going to regret. Not leaving that person sooner, or that situation. Yeah. Okay, that's all I want to say. I hope that everybody's okay, and I'm trying to do some readings. I haven't pulled cards for a while, but I will soon. So yeah, I hope that everybody's fine, and yeah, bye.